Welcome back to the South Langley Kids podcast. For those of you who don't know, my name's Sarah and I'm the Director of Children's Ministry here at South Langley Church. So thanks again for joining us. It was great to have some feedback and conversations from our last conversation about the importance of children in the church and sharing the gospel with them, sharing the good news of Jesus with our kids. So this month, I'd like to bring up an idea of attachment. And this is an important topic that covers relationships at home, at school, at church. Attachment influences all relationships in our lives. But today I want to talk about attachment in terms of parenting and teaching our kids. This conversation has been sparked by Gordon Neufeld's book, Hold On to Your Kids. And I've put a link in the description below. But we also actually have this book in our library at South Langley Church. So if you want to dive further into this topic or are needing some insight into this topic, feel free to sign that out on Sunday. So most simply put, attachment is a connection. It's an orientation of the heart. Having an attachment to someone serves us as a sort of compass, an anchor for getting our bearings in life. And this is an important idea because attachment is the context for raising and teaching children. Neufeld says it like this: if you don't have a child's heart, you can't do your job. A child needs to be attached to you in order for you to parent or to teach them effectively how these relationships were made to be. In Sunday school, we try to accommodate this need for attachment by having regular teachers. And we have our teachers serve in 3-week rotations so that they serve for 3 weeks. So we get that week-to-week relationship building. And then they have 6 weeks off. So we have 3 teams who do that. Ideally, we would have our volunteers serve every week, but then they would be missing out on receiving teaching and being filled by the Spirit. So sometimes attachment is challenged, and attachments can compete against each other. In culture of children today, this is mainly seen in peer orientation. Rather than parents being the compass for their kids, their compass is their peers. And this is sort of like the blind leading the blind. When friends become more important than parents or other responsible adults, we see negative behaviors in kids, things like defiance, or even things sometimes like anxiety. Previously, our culture was built in a multi-generational aspect. You had kids imitating parents, taking their cues from them, and there were also regular interactions between grandparents and other respected adults. However, now we see more and more segregation of the ages, so that even adults are expecting that peer orientation is a normal thing. So my question for you today is, how do you maintain a connection with your child? How is your child attaching to you so you can have influence on them? Does your family have a regular time together where you can satisfy your child's need for connection? Or is their desire for relationship being filled by school connections, after school activities? At South Langley Kids, we recently came out with a handout about time management and your family. And you can pick up one from our resource center where the kids check in if you would like some ideas on taking back your family schedule. Or perhaps your child is being pseudo-satisfied by social media connections. We have also brought out a handout that discusses safely introducing social media to our kids in an age where we can't get away from sharing our lives online. So that handout is also available at our kids station. And as with last time, please feel free to comment or connect with me to continue this conversation. Do you feel like you are competing for your child's heart with their friends? Is South Langley Kids helping you make those connections with them? Or is there something that we could be doing better to help you be the answer for your child's needs. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you again next time.